on sign language. Let's get the show on the expressway. Well, we begin tonight with some details from the elections that more than half of the aspirants who wanted to succeed President Uhuru Kenyatta have to contend with the possibility of missing out in this race after they failed to submit required signatures on time as stipulated by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. By close of business today, which was the deadline for the submission of the signatures, only 22 aspirants had presented 48,000 signatures. Among them, the Wiper Party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, whose team quietly presented their bundles. KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Toh kicks off our broadcast tonight.
The process of sieving serious presidential aspirants from the initial 55 eyeing the country's top job resumed Monday on a high note. And on the last day to present requisite signatures, 22 out of 44 remaining aspirants were knocked out of the race when the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, closed its doors at 5 p.m., 12 from political parties and the rest self-sponsored.
We have many members within the 47 counties, so we didn't have a challenge at all getting signatures or getting copies of IDs.
I want to appeal to those who dropped out because they couldn't be able to raise the signatures, come and join our coalition, Badilisha Coalition, so that we can to reform the third alternative.
The hopefuls were supposed to present at least 2,000 signatures from 24 counties, accompanied by the same number of copies of identity cards, both in physical and electronic form. It is these rules that have had many fall on the wayside, especially the independent aspirants who have termed the requirements as illegal, unfair and costly.
It's extremely difficult. That's not an easy assignment. 2,000 is easier said than done.
Kulipa wafanyikazi kufanya zoezi hilo, kufanya photocopy zile zinahitajika katika IEBC imechukua gharama ya pesa, ijapokuwa kama chama tuchajumulisha pamoja.
We started around March, but not so serious. But as we were closing last month, we were almost halfway through the counties.
Among the parties that presented their documents include Azimio One Kenya Coalition Political Party led by Raila Odinga, Deputy President William Ruto's United Democratic Alliance UDA, Wiper Party of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Usawa Party of Murang'a Governor Mwangi wa Iria, Agano Party, Safina Party of Jimmy Wanjigi, Roots Party belonging to Professor George Wajakoya, Justice and Freedom Party of Kenya, among others.
It, I think, taken the party like about a year to pile up the signatures for people, but for us it was a walkover because there are people and representatives in the different parts.
The Wiper Party, which is caught up between a rock and a hard place as to whether it will succeed in fronting a presidential aspirant due to a long process including legal battles owing to an Azimio deal, quietly presented the signatures. The party is currently divided as to whether Kalonzo should coil back to Azimio or go it alone to the ballot. IEBC had extended the grace period for the aspirants to present signatures to the end of business Wednesday. After presenting their documents at the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, presidential aspirants eyeing the country's top job will now have to wait a little longer to know whether they're going to be candidates in the August 9 general election. Emmanuel Toh, KTN News, Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.
And still on elections, following the lapse of